Hello, everybody. Princess the Bear here. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you can hear us. If you can't, let us know
Yes,
because
please.
I'm testing a new microphone on the phone. Let me make sure that microphone is actually on.
Of course.
It is.
It is on. Okay. All right. I can see if it works right now. And once it loads,
Is it actually working?
I do not know.
And you said you need it on
I can't
Facebook?
see. Yeah. Oh, are we frozen? Maybe it's this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, no. Audio works. That's me being stupid and I paused this. Okay.
Oh, so everything works.
We are,
here.
yeah, we're good. We're here. Hi. People, hi.
I don't know who can see us yet, but hello, everybody. Princess and Bear here.
Yeah, our internet connection decided to die like 2 seconds ago.
Hey, Black Panther.
Hey, Black Panther.
Long time no text.
It's been a minute.
Speak.
Of course, we haven't done a live for a minute.
2 months now. We've had a lot of things going on. I know you guys have seen on the community tab. We've been traveling. Jumbo! Emergency trips to California and whatnot.
Yeah, that's been a thing.
A big thing.
A big thing. Hey,
Hey,
we missed you too, Black Panther.
Oh, there he goes.
So we are here at Jumbo House, thanks to Melissa and Enda.
Yes. By their extremely generous, we don't deserve, we were able to get this room at Jumbo
House. So we're here.
Lunch.
We're going to show you around.
It's a beautiful
room. Once we're all set up. Yeah. Oh, and we did not have time to like bring stuff to mix drinks.
Yeah.
Because I like grilled out yesterday. But we did have leftover sangria. So as you were walking around the room, you'll see that. But we are drinking.
Of course we're drinking.
Or cheers. Oh, never. What? Cheers.
Don't mind me, just getting everything set up here.
I feel like we're there too. I wish you were here, but yes, I'm glad that we got to do this so that you could at least be here. And I'm glad we got the room early.
Yes.
I was stressing about that a little bit.
Rushing getting set up. It's like, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it.
But we made it.
Okay, so we are here now. Because we wish you were here. We can't wait for you to actually be able to come. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
We all want to be able to travel soon. Go see our friends.
Mm-hmm. Go back to California.
Yeah, we had to travel to California for a family emergency, but that was rough. I know. For the people that didn't see all the posts and everything else.
Yes.
By chance you missed it, yes, we were in California for about 2 weeks total, about 14 days total.
We were there for 3 days first time. Yeah, we flew there for 3 days, and then we flew home for 4 days, and then we flew back and stayed for a week.
Yes, like 7, 8 days.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was actually cheaper to fly home for 3 days and then fly back than to stay in California for the entire time.
Yeah. So that's what we did. I was afraid you might not get an early check-in. I'm so happy. We're toasting too. Yay!
Yay!
Scomps!
So how's everybody been? It's been a long 2 months since our last live stream.
It has been.
Far too long. We have been making it through. We've been vaccinated, both of us.
In April 9th, I think, was the day. It was the day.
We got Johnson & Johnson fairly easily, actually. We went to like a FEMA site.
Yep.
I got sick for like a day and a half.
Yeah, you had a high fever and
I did.
Some side effects.
I slept for like a whole day and a half.
You did. Okay, I posted it. I posted it in places.
You're coming in on Friday. What is our can't miss drink? Where are you meeting up at? And then we can give you a drink recommendation. We have favorites all over the place.
Universal?
Lonnie Rignell? Is there a meetup at Universal that I'm missing?
Maybe the Orlando Informer?
I mean, if it's Universal, then I have to recommend the Bruce.
Yeah, what's your can't missed drink. Yes, the Bruce at Chez Alcatraz.
Yes.
Hopefully Merv is working. He can chop, chop, chop.
He'll do
chop,
the
chop,
whole
chop.
performance, but definitely don't miss that drink.
Or Backwater Bar. The jalapeno margarita there is pretty amazing.
Or the lemongrass, the morning in Bali.
Oh yeah, you love that drink.
Get it every single time we go. Yes. One day we'll make it to that Orlando Informer meet. She keeps trying to talk me into it.
It's sort of expensive. Well, I feel like it's expensive because you're basically paying what amounts to the same cost as a day pass to Universal per person for like a half day, maybe like 4-6 hour event.
You should have parked there yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, you have the park to yourself, and they have like exclusive food options and stuff. But a ton of vloggers go. Like,
if we hadn't had this whole emergency, I don't know. Flying to California last minute, unplanned, was extremely expensive. Now, luckily, because of everything that's going on, the plane tickets were a lot cheaper than we're used to.
They're about half price.
But California is still extremely pricey, so it still cost us a pretty penny.
And it was very interesting to go from like the stark
Florida
opposite procedures for COVID
being open, and California's procedures are like night and day compared to Florida. Like, luckily, going to the parks for as much as we do.
Oh, the parks, yes.
Prepared us for having masks on a plane for 5 hours.
That was still probably the worst part. I don't know. I think by like hour 3.5, I really wanted to take my mask off. But there was no social distancing on the plane, and like the person right next to me on one of those flights kept like elbowing me, and I was just not comfortable taking off my mask on the plane, even being fully vaccinated.
I think the only hard part for me is I fell asleep on the first flight out, and when I woke up, I didn't remember where I was. So like I woke up in a plane with a mask on, pressed up against the window, like borderline freaking out, but like I got over it.
Claustrophobia type.
I was just
thing,
lost.
or...
You know how I am when I wake up. I was just completely out of it. Like,
yeah, coming in for Orlando Informer. Yeah.
About to turn on the Highway 4, headed that way. First trip for us being vegan. Oh, so Devin, what is the thing you're most excited for being vegan then at the parks?
Oh,
I want to hear this.
There's so many things.
I like new vegan people at the park. Who can show you all the things.
I also have lunch reservations at Toothsomes and Mythos. Toothsomes is known for their milkshakes. Yep. So if you do that, they do have a vegan milkshake as well. We haven't had that.
We need to go back to Toothsomes.
I love their avocado toast.
Their avocado toast
have
is
it modified.
Mythos has good drinks, but it was a tofu bowl.
Their Confisco grill has better food than Mythos. But Mythos has the good drinks. I forgot what yours was called when we went, but it was like in that giant
huge
goblet.
It's like a Hercules goblet that I had my drink in.
I wanted to steal that drink from him, and he wouldn't let me.
It's time for us to go back to Mythos, I think. And give it another try. They have a banner above their restaurant that says Best Theme Park Restaurant. We 100% contest that.
It's not true.
Their food, it's still good. It's just not the best in the theme park we've ever had.
Hey, Carrie-Ann.
Welcome, welcome.
The lobster roll at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, that one is
Potion of
really
the Gods.
good.
That sounds about what I had. It was like right when Universal reopened, so almost a year ago now. The Potion of the Gods. It sounds like what I had.
I'd have to. It's in the description box of that video. I have to pull that up. Or if you wanted to go check out that video, you can see the drinks that we got. We rated them.
The lobster roll at Hollywood Studios has improved. We did not like that lobster roll the first time we had it. But we went recently, and it was actually much improved.
I just feel like the pieces of Hearts of Palm are a little too big.
They need to be like a little bit more torn apart. They're like decent sized chunks, but they've got the seasonings right. It's still not lobster-y enough for me, but I think it's pretty good.
It's got that Old Bay seasoning.
Yes, it does.
But just get a knife and fork and just chop it up yourself. That's what I did. It worked out great.
Anthony Davis, your family will be here in 21 days?
21 days from San Antonio.
Counting down. I hope you guys have a countdown going. We live here and we still count down.
We do.
I can't tell you how excited the princess was to get in the room. When we got in the gate, she's like getting ready to jump out of the car. She's so excited.
This is like a dream come true. And this room is incredible. I can't even.
The theming. I mean, it's a Disney hotel room, so it's not like the biggest thing on the planet, but just like the theming. We have like the paintings and art back here. There's like a picture of Africa map on the wall. like the carved wood dresser, and we have a Savannah view. There's a lot of trees in front of where we are, but
Yeah,
it's
but
still
it's fine.
it's extremely pretty.
It's high up, so like it's cool. You can
Yeah,
see everything.
we're like the 6th floor, so
The top of the
toppy top,
Jumbo House.
toppy top.
I suppose we should walk around.
Yes. Do you have any favorite places in Orlando non-theme parks?
We have a ton.
They're all food related.
our probably our favorite place is Dixie or
Dharma Fine Vittles.
Dharma Fine Vittles, and I would also say Hungry Pants is really good.
We
And
also like that,
Dragonfly
that park in Apopka.
sushi. Oh yeah, those are like vegan festivals and stuff. They are doing local festivals and farmers markets here in Orlando. So if you want to like check one of those out, you could do that.
Yes, we have all that planned. So we have been expanding. If you guys have been following us since November, doing more local stuff here in Orlando, that will continue. And we have a backlog of stuff right now from California and some other stuff that we're doing. But
We only have this next week. Our Monday through Thursday videos will be
downtown
California.
Disney. Yep.
But then the next, or after that, it's just going to go back to Orlando. We only have 4 more videos left.
Oh, thank you for the 5 out of 5 claws, Lonnie.
Oh.
I've already told my family I'm judging everything this week.
On the
Bear
claw
claw.
scale.
I like it. I approve. I approve.
Should we walk around this room?
Yeah, let's walk around.
Let's show the people the beautiful.
We're mobile. We have it set up. You want to give them the Vanna White tour?
No, you can walk around. It's cool.
So here we have the Savannah view down there. So yes, nice Savannah. We got some shade up here, chairs. But it's pretty nice looking. Pretty nice looking. Let's hit you guys back down here.
Yeah,
We
that's good. Yep, that's good. It is hot today too, so I'm so thankful that we are in air conditioning
There's like a heat advisory for Orlando like
this whole week.
weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Any merch ideas?
Merch for
Us or merch for Disney?
merch for the parks. I mean, there's always ears. I'll wear the ears and the magic bands. Let's see. Well, the magic
some.
bands. Yeah.
No, I actually bought myself a pair of ears recently.
Oh yeah.
I
you
was
did.
going to wear them for this live stream. I forgot them at home.
I guess you'll have to see them in the next live
It's
stream.
like the only set of ears that I own. It was one single set of ears that I actually bought.
It's a huge tease because they have to wait until you
They do have
actually
to wait.
wear them
Yeah.
for them to know what it is.
I don't know when I'm going to wear them, but I do owe you guys some ear wearing, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a whole outfit for it.
We stayed in that room. I recognize that bit of roof. That's awesome.
Now we're taking the entire family 61 days from Oregon.
That is a long trip, 61 days.
I hope they're flying.
Or in 61 days.
In 61 days, they're coming here with the whole family.
Okay.
And they're using our videos to help them. And I'm glad that the videos are helped.
I'm glad.
Put a lot of work into doing these food reviews. And
We do.
we like it. It's fun.
But we like that they help people.
So these are renovating rooms. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nicer than ours last year.
no idea.
It's a beautiful room. Like you have like
It
this
is.
little.
I love the wood that they use.
We're on like a coffee table here right now, but it's actually like 2 benches, and then the couch is a bed.
Yes.
And so you have this, like, there's enough room in here to entertain some friends. Like, you could fit 4 people comfortably in this room with no problem.
Probably 6, I would think. And you'd be fine.
I think you could easily sleep 4.
Oh, yeah,
The
comfortably 4.
The bathroom is huge. You got a double sink, a
Yeah,
little mini
that's
fridge,
nice.
microwave, and then a normal size dresser. There's plenty of plugs. Everything's clean. I mean, I would stay here, given.
You have to appreciate a room that has a microwave. That is so important. Especially, you're going to all these Disney dinings and then you have leftovers. Where do you do the leftovers?
Even
we
don't finish all of our food in restaurants. We take a lot of leftovers home. Whole lot. Morning, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Somebody asked the question of the thing that you're not following through on.
Yes, I will post the Brandon Necessities list I have like a placeholder for our Instagram, and I have a reminder that pops up on my phone. It's been popping up every day since like the end of February. I did a list together, but yes,
Little fun fact: he has no idea what's on his bare necessities
I have
list.
like 2 items on my bare necessities list right now. Even though like I've done probably like 10 or 15.
Probably more.
I will commit to getting you guys that list by the end of this next week.
Seriously?
Seriously,
You're
complete
gonna
list.
watch all of our
Yes.
videos from January
Yes.
until now.
Yes, I will commit
That's
to
some
that.
dedication.
By the end of next week, that list will be up to date and
We'll
complete.
see. We'll see about that. He forgets everything.
My son just ran downstairs and said, "Mom, Princess and the Bear are live at AKL right now." Well, tell your
cute.
son that Princess and the Bear said hello. Zebra domes.
Yes, we did the zebra domes.
We really want the vegan part of the list. I guess I should split it into vegan and not vegan.
Vegan bare necessities.
The vegan bare necessity. I only have like one
That's a
list
good
now,
idea.
but I'll split it into 2. I can do that.
You have the drinks too. You could just go all 3 while you're at it. Do you ever get tired of Beyond Meals?
Yes.
Very much so.
We love the fact that like Beyond is so much easier to find now than it was like 3 years ago. But we're at the point now where like we're sick of it and it's a lazy choice. There are some places we've been that have done Beyond really well. Dharma Fine Vittles that we mentioned is one of them. They have their own like special blend of Beyond they do for a patty.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jurassic Cafe in Hollywood
Oh, that was so good.
at Universal Studios Hollywood. Their Beyond Burger was amazing. But other than that, like just simply slapping a Beyond patty on bun with tomato ketchup, lettuce, and tomato is just...
I eat a lot of those.
That's not cutting it.
A lot of those, but I feel like if I don't eat a Beyond Burger, usually my alternative options, especially going to Universal, is salad or pasta.
Yep.
And I get really sick of eating those too. So it's like you kind of have to pick.
We're always willing to try a place that does something new, and we're not going to stop eating Beyond if that's what the menu has. We're just not in love with it.
It does tire you out a little bit.
Yep. Disney is starting to do some more alt meat dishes, either different alt meats or non-alt meat vegan dishes, which is nice.
Yeah, the Homecoming and Chef Mickey both didn't have any alt meats
and their
all.
meals were amazing. Like the faro fried rice we had at Chef Mickey. Homecoming had the succotash.
The succotash was good, and the tofu dish as well.
Yes.
You can watch them all if you can do it. I know you can.
Will is my inspiration. That man powered through our videos.
Will went and watched all of our videos from like the first one all the way up, and he was giving us like little status reports when he was doing it. It was great.
What do you think the best sausage vegan dish is at Disney? BB Wolf, Ronto Roasters, or something else? Oof.
Ooh. I do love me some BB Wolves.
I know that you would probably side with BB Wolf. I love the plant-based. Well, because like...
But it wasn't a Beyond, was it?
No, because like the Ronto wrap now is that chickpea one.
Yeah, it was so
That was
good.
amazing. I would pick the Ronto wrap, even though it's not a sausage now.
That's a hard one.
Because like, the sausage one is only at Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge.
The vegan sausage,
We haven't been there yet.
I'm trying to think. I guess I would pick BB Wolf, but I feel like there was another one that I liked more. Maybe Flame Tree. Flame Tree was really good.
Harambe Markets I liked. Harambe Market has a Beyond sausage dish when you can catch them open.
I didn't like that as much.
You didn't like it, but I did. And then we know that Fairfax Fair recently just opened, and they have a plant-based hot dog sausage, and that's on the list for things to do as soon as we can get to a park again. Right now, reservations are extremely hard to come by.
We do have a park reservation for that coming up here in the next couple weeks.
We will definitely doing that one.
See, we were at Kidani last September for a week. Got bumped up to a 2-bedroom Savannah. That is what's up.
We are like amazed at just this room.
Yeah, this is
more than we deserve.
Way more than enough. Oh my gosh. Love this room though.
What are the best vegan desserts at Disney World? Was it
desserts? My favorite one is still probably that avocado mousse even though it's not that much, from Toledo, which is not open right now.
No, unfortunately.
And there was that puff dish from Riviera for dinner, the Topolino's. That was really good. I loved that.
This may sound really, really basic, but my favorite is that pudding cup from Sunshine Seasons.
Yeah, that mousse cup from Sunshine Seasons is like top tier.
Any suggestions for mushroom-based tacos around Disney World?
Mushroom. I think the only ones I know of are like the black bean tacos, but mushroom.
What do we have? What do we have at MX Taco?
MX Taco had mushroom.
Yeah.
But this is around Disney. Yeah, MX Taco is the place to go.
Near on the east side of downtown Orlando, like going towards like Lake Eola, there's a small place called MX Taco, and they have like a mushroom like barria taco, which is like the tacos you dip in like it was amazing. And it's a small joint, but they have margaritas and great tacos. They have like 5 or 6 vegan options, and the food's amazing.
The food was incredible. We have a video of that. But it's also owned by a former cast member and a former Ritz-Carlton team member. They kind of teamed together, and they have a Lion King taco mural outside of their restaurant. It's great. Great for Disney fans.
Will is coming in August.
Ooh.
Brewery recommendation. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Chef Tony.
You can make your own sausage out of that alt meat, too.
Chef Tony was in St. Augustine recently.
Yeah, I saw that. He's over near my stomping grounds.
I know. I was so
Jealous.
excited to see all this stuff.
She has been trying to convince me to do YouTube or do videos in St. Augustine for the longest time.
We have one video in St. Augustine.
I don't know if anyone's interested. If you guys are interested, we'll go. I don't ever really need an excuse to go to St. Augustine, but brewery recommendations will. Got off track. Oh.
At Disney?
Period in
Or
Orlando.
around?
Well, I know that Orlando is on the list for like top city for breweries.
got
You told
that.
me like last week, but
This Dead Lizard is really
we've
good.
only been to one here.
I like Yard House, but they're not a brewery. They just have a lot of beer.
And they brew their own too, so they have their own brew. But we know there's a lot of breweries here. Once things get a little bit better here in Orlando, they seem to be like on the uptrend. We may have to visit a brewery or two,
Yeah, we haven't been to a lot of them.
especially if they have vegan
unfortunately.
options. Breweries with vegan options?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, like the one we went to in Jacksonville. When we went to Oh My
Main
God.
Street Brewing?
Yeah.
So right now, Dead Lizard Brewing is the only one I can recommend. I know they have like 1 or 2 vegan options there, but last time we went, their eating area wasn't open because it was still
COVID times.
it was still the press panini.
Your dessert at Artist Point was good. Artist Point. Oh, the Cinderella dining or Snow White.
Oh.
Snow White dining. I
Still
was
closed?
thinking Artist Palette because they're confusing. Yes, it's still closed. They have a gooseberry pie that's vegan that I absolutely love,
Yeah, I remember that.
and the butternut squash soup that was served in like a little cauldron.
Love
Love
the
that.
You wanted to take the
I
cauldron.
wanted that
so
cauldron,
bad.
so I'm like,
And the
why
tree
doesn't
that you
Disney
did dinner
sell
on?
those? The tree was that was the one like downside I think of that dining experience was they bring this cool tree, or the tree's already on the table, and they put all your food on it, but the tree takes up like
The whole table.
80% of the table, so
And you're
you're
trying
like
to eat
struggling,
to,
and
like-
we
it
were
was
like
fun.
trying to film them like under the tree and over the tree. It was
The second that it opens, we're going back, but that was like the best character dining we've ever been to.
Oh yeah, the Evil Queen is everything.
But I mean, they've been closed for so long now.
It's true.
But yes, that was a great dessert.
It was.
And then didn't you get we get a dessert at Princess's Royal Table? Cinderella's Royal Table. We didn't really. I don't remember if you liked that one.
It wasn't sorbet. I remember that. The one
The
what
chocolate
stands out to
something?
me for Cinderella's Royal Table was that chickpea panisse. That was so good. That's like my winning Magic Kingdom dish for the year. Not that that's a high bar.
No.
How many ears does Princess have? My wife is jealous.
Well, I recently posted a teaser video of that on TikTok, but
Oh, just the wall downstairs.
just the wall that we have up right now because we took part of it
Okay.
down.
Well, I have a full wall downstairs, and then in the bedroom I have the main attraction collection showing all of my like animal ears, and then like the big bulky ears, and then right now because I packed up all the stuff. I have 2 suitcases of ears that are not on the walls, and then I have like 4 or 5 Disney bags and 3 boxes.
The question is, do you count the interchangeable ears as one ear or each bow a separate?
I count them all as one because it's the ear, so I count the ear but not the bows.
So last I counted, I think she was at like 70 something, but I think you're triple digits now.
Oh no, I'm way over. Last I counted, I was at like 115, but I know I've purchased at least 20 ears since then, so I would say I'm probably closer to like 200.
And I don't think you have 200.
I feel like I'm closer to 200.
I would be surprised if you're over 130. Honestly, 135 maybe.
I guess I need to count.
Here's the count. I have one set of ears. She has 130
Hundreds. Let's
ballpark,
just say hundreds.
Ballpark. How many Disney dresses does she have? Wow.
Dresses only?
That's a hard one. I don't know.
Dresses? Probably
Well, if
like...
you're counting the dresses, it's not very many.
60.
Dresses?
It takes up that whole section of my closet. Just the dresses. Probably 60. Maybe 100. I don't know. A lot.
I'm sorry, Burgundy Kitty, that your Storybook Dining was canceled. That was definitely worth it.
Yeah, our first reservation forever for 1900 Park Fair was canceled. And I had put it off for like 3... I rescheduled that reservation like 3 times. And then my final time was for April 2020.
And when I see that wall... all the ears in the wall, I look at it and it's like...
Money?
That's a car down payment. On the low side, that's a car down payment.
Yeah.
If you had every ear up on the wall, that would be some kid's first car hanging on a wall.
Possibly. Reselling prices? Sure.
With some of the designer and the main attraction stuff, like...
You know those fish and chip ears are like $80 right now?
What?
$90.
Don't they still sell those?
No. It's some madness.
Let's not even get into the magic bands.
Oh, right. I have 42 linked magic bands because I checked ours to see which one was mine. So I have 42 linked, and I know that I have at least 20 unlinked. But you have more than I do.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
How?
You can look, or your phone's right there.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have more than 42 magic bands that are linked. Because we used to have about the same.
I don't believe that, though. You did just buy me 2 more, so...
I did, but I also bought one for myself. So I bought you 2 and I bought me 1.
Okay, so I have a problem. Apparently, I don't remember how many I have, and then I just ordered another one for just myself.
Are you serious? Oh, that's right, you did. You bought the Loki magic band.
I did.
I don't know why it's orange.
I had Loki magic band for myself, and then you got me a Falcon Winter Soldier magic band that I think I was gonna be able to get.
He tried.
And the Bad Batch magic band, which is an amazing show. If you have not seen the Marvel shows
or the Star Wars
time to catch up. Falcon Winter Soldier is amazing. I loved every episode. I don't care what the haters say. Bad Batch has been amazing every episode.
It has.
If you haven't watched any of the animated Star Wars, you're missing out. And then I am super excited for Loki. Very excited.
Very excited.
Princess happiness equals Barrett's happiness. You'd think that.
Ears, dresses, and bags. Thankfully, I'm not huge on the bag train. I have 2 Loungefly, and I have 6 Doonies? 5?
Yeah. 6, 7 now?
My Moana was 7?
I think it was 7. Moana. Tiana.
Bambi,
Mulan.
Sleeping Beauty.
And
Haunted Mansion.
7.
7. Okay.
7 Disney.
It's a house down payment. If I sold all of my ears, my Doonies, and maybe all of my Disney clothes, I think it would definitely be a house down payment.
Not 0 doubt. Carrie Ann, I'm glad you're going to be able to make it work. I'll try to do the same. I saw those ears, by the way. Cute.
Yeah, they were very cute.
Devin, this is a very, 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 very expensive hobby. We have actual jobs on top of this.
Yeah, we have day jobs.
There's no way in the world we'd be able to maintain this channel without our actual jobs. Disney food is a little expensive.
It's funny because He used to complain about how expensive Disney food is, but now when we travel and we go anywhere else, if our bill is under $100, he's like, "This was good. This is cheap."
I wish they were all under $100.
I trained him. Used to be $40 was an expensive bill.
I don't know if this is ever going to make it job status. It's going to be a long time before this channel ever balances out.
It's going to be a long
Anything
time.
close to what we pay. Like what we've made on YouTube will barely pay for a week of meals.
Not even a week. I think in total what we've made on YouTube, we would be able to buy 10 meals.
And compared to what are we approaching, like 800 videos now?
Yeah, we're almost we're at like 785 or something like that.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close.
Are you guys into pins? Thankfully, no.
No.
We only buy pin like for Dapper Day instead of wearing like a brooch or something.
We'll do pins. And that has been one part of like the Disney experience.
Culture.
We have actively avoided because yes, okay. Our magic band and ear addiction is bad enough, and I don't even want to know how much money we would end up spending if we got into like pen trading or something else.
It would be a lot.
I do have probably more pens than a princess, but I think I have maybe like 10 or 15. Yes, Grandma, we did hear that Disneyland will be opening to out-of-state guests on June 15th. We are extremely sad and happy. That we were sad that we couldn't get in when we were there, but we were trying to like circumvent your rules. At the same time, we're happy that they were doing that for California residents. But as soon as we leave, they open to California residents.
Do you mean out-of-state?
Or out-of-state residents. They open it up, yes. My husband's mouth dropped the first time we went to Crystal Palace, $240.
Ooh.
Yes. Luckily, it's cheaper right now because there's no characters, but when it goes back to characters, it'll probably be a long time before we go again. Character dining is extremely expensive at Disney World. And even with the discount now, it's still one of the most expensive dinners you can go to on property. Will said he will be going to Avengers Campus on June 4th. We are excited and jealous. I do not know when we're going to make it into campus. Hopefully this fall, but we will see. Just got to go back to Disneyland. You're right, Sailor Taylor Moon. You're coming with us. Hopefully. We'll drag you if we got to put you in the suitcase. You're coming with.
I already invited her.
She's rubbing it in now. The Pim's kitchen looks great, except for that $100 sandwich. I need to see photos of that. I'm excited for somebody to. I'm not buying a $100 sandwich, but I'm excited for somebody else to experience a $100 sandwich so that I can see it. Collecting used props and costumes will kill your bank account. Don't get me started, Jared. I don't need that.
Jared would say that.
Hey, Brian and Tina.
Hey, it's Brian and Tina, and I just refilled our drinks.
More sangria. Homemade sangria, no less.
Yes, thanks to Jersey.
Jersey Party at Disney?
Yes, Jersey Party at Disney is her Instagram.
So, yeah, she'll fit in a carry-on, won't she, Taylor?
Taylor would totally fit in a carry-on. Gotta go make an old-fashioned.
We'll sneak you some snacks and airline peanuts.
Cheers to an old-fashioned. Just found my Haunted Mansion made bat.
Grandma, we are drinking sangria made by one of our friends. It has like 6 different wines in it?
She goes to a special local winery in Gainesville. They also have a location in Orlando, and she buys the sangria wine, and then she used a flavored wine in it as well. I think it was a pineapple. I can't remember. Maybe it was peach. It was peach. And then she cut fruits and put them in there.
Yeah, pears, kiwi.
Then she also put sparkling water and the Snoop Dogg Indago gin, strawberry gin.
So gin, basically 3 to 4 different kinds of wine and fruit.
Two wines, gin and fruit. Yes.
I'll break out in high. No peanuts. I'll break out in highs on the
No
plane.
peanuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're not supposed to give her peanuts. It's okay. They're not vegan anyway. They have these cute little vegan biscuits that you can get that were really good on the plane.
Stuff me in that overhead. We're excited for Disneyland. The Haunted Mansion overhaul. Don't know if we'll make it before they do the
Christmas or the Nightmare Before Christmas. If they do Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion when we go in the fall, it will be Nightmare Before Christmas because they usually start it in August and then they do it all through December. So basically the whole last half of the year's
I'm excited to
Nightmare.
see the new Snow White.
Yes, I love the Snow White ride.
Hopefully Matterhorn's open by then.
Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad.
And I love the Indiana Jones ride, even though it's the same track as
You do love Indy.
Dinosaur.
This girl goes crazy over Indy. And then obviously Avengers Campus.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'll eat all your biscuits.
I'll eat all.
I just collect the park maps.
Oh, you do you?
Okay, then we have something for
I
you
have
then.
I have quite a few park maps. I collect said park maps too. I always say that I'm gonna like either give them away or give them to friends as gifts, and then I don't, and I have a stack, like 4 stacks of them in a box.
Snack of park maps.
I always grab them for every festival,
Every new land,
special
every
event.
special event. The nice paper ones, like the one from Pandora, the one from Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, and I'm really like particular. Like they have to be perfectly flat. Like they can't have any folds. If I put him in the backpack and he crinkles one paper,
I'm in trouble.
I get in trouble, or I get him in trouble.
Let me know you. We will let you know when we're in the area.
I found some boysenberry wine.
Yes.
I'm here for the boysenberry things.
Yes, we need to track that down.
I need the boysenberry wines and boysenberry spirit jerseys.
I have to pick free collectibles so Melissa spends our money on ears. I wonder what that's like.
Except I do those free collectibles too. Hey, Melissa sent me a picture of her in the thunder ears, and I think they look better on her than they do on me. They're so cute.
Have you worn those yet? I don't think you worn those yet.
Not out.
No. We'll bring an extra suitcase in September. We'll have some stuff ready for you. We do plan to go to Disneyland. It seems that anytime we've gone out to California, we've never filmed anything. Even though we started our YouTube channel, a couple weeks after we came back from Disneyland. And we have nothing on the channel from Disneyland at all. But we are excited. There's so much food we have to eat.
Melissa's wearing her thunder ears right now.
Aww.
Aren't they comfy? I love how comfy they are.
But yes, Disneyland for sure. DCA. We know that it's not the most popular park, but we will definitely be trying to hit up Knott's Berry Farm.
I love Knott's Berry Farm. It's like big nostalgia for me.
I love everything Snoopy, so I will definitely be like...
If we go in the fall, it'll probably be Haunt as well.
Ooh.
Which I love. Halloween Haunt at Knott's Berry Farm is better than Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
That's a bold
By
statement.
leaps and bounds.
That is a bold statement.
I actually found an old map. I'll show it to you at home. I found an old map of Haunt from my first Haunt. Knott's Love, yes.
Yes.
Yay, Snoopy. Snoopy is not as popular, I feel, as he used to be.
Does it carry? He's a classic.
He is a classic. He's like the Muppets. Vintage. And always in fashion.
He is. Joe Cool and
Oh,
the Red Baron and... I love me some Snoopy.
Joe Cool is like the mascot for Soak City, Knott's Berry Farm. Not Scary is the original Haunt event. That's probably why it's the best, because I used to go for Not Scary Farm like long before I even knew that Universal was doing Halloween Horror Nights. Maybe they weren't even doing it back.
Well, we
first
just
started going.
missed the 100th anniversary. We went while we were in California. We went to the chicken dinner restaurant. We just had a awesome vegan taro
Yeah.
scallop dish. It was pretty good, but
That video's already posted.
they did. And we had they had some of the decorations out front for the 100th, but we just missed the celebration. And obviously, because we were out-of-state residents, we couldn't get in.
They officially opened on May 21st, so we were just a couple weeks early. Weird Al used to host Not Scary in the 80s. I didn't know that. I love, like, the best part about Not Scary Farm is the hanging. Have I told you about the hanging?
I think you have.
The hanging is basically every year they pick, like, the most annoying celebrity and they hang them. It's, like, hosted by some other random celebrity, but they're not real. They're all actors. It's great. It's a huge show.
Devin, we have not been on a Disney cruise. We are still considering it. Obviously, the last year or so, we have not been excited about the potential of going on a cruise. We've never actually planned out what that would look like, but it may be in the cards like later on. I know we have discussed it.
I'm not as prior to this Padme Amidala, I was really into trying a Disney cruise. We were getting talked into it from This Life of Ours and a couple of my coworkers.
If you need information on Disney cruises, definitely check out This Life of Ours. They have a ton of videos about Disney cruises, what that's like, what day to day is like, meals, everything. They do a ton of that.
And then, you know, the press panini happened. So I am not super anxious to go on a cruise just yet.
Say Hunt of the Princess Halloween Horror Night. Yeah, we will be going to Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Hey, Thomas. Bear doesn't have a bourbon or a beer right now.
No, nothing. I have sangria. I think we have vodka and
Wicked Pickle.
And Wicked Pickle. We do have Wicked Pickle. You do shots?
Yeah. You want to do shots right now?
I want shot glasses.
Well, we can use. We have an unlimited number of cups. I brought the little bag.
I'll get it.
I guess we're doing a shot.
We're doing shots. That's within terms and conditions, right?
I don't know if you guys have had Wicked Pickle before, but it's basically, well, it is pickled flavored whiskey. It's good, spicy pickle. It's good to chase with pickle juice, or what was the other thing we tried to chase it with?
Blackberry ginger ale?
No, we didn't chase it with ginger ale. We chased it. Maybe we did. I'm excited for the new drink options at Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou and I have a very special relationship.
Sailor Taylor Moon is my spirit animal.
Duval.
Want to do a shot?
He's like,
right
yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ouch, Bear. Still my boy. Well, now he's getting his whiskey. In Thomas, it's just spicy, pickle flavored.
Mm-hmm. One stiff
whiskey.
pickle, yes.
Also given to us by Jersey Party at Disney.
We've been looking for this for a while. Ooh, spicy.
Just Vescoshi.
What? What'd you say?
No, I said small amount.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Farsi.
Skoshi is Japanese.
Okay, then, well. I'm from Duval County. I don't know what that means.
Kuchilu would be Farsi. Oh gosh, I can just smell the pickle now. It smells like straight pickle rind.
We have, Bryce, we have tried moonshine pickles. We had that bottle in the fridge for like months.
That was hard to drink.
I kept sneaking pickles out of the jar.
Oh yeah, he did. Didn't you eat it all?
I did eat it all, every single last one.
We need to get the Foolish Morgans in on virtual Dapper Day.
Yes. Woot. So to pickles.
To pickles and Melissa and Enda and all our other subscribers.
And all the community. Wouldn't be possible without Melissa and Enda. This is an amazing treat that we would not normally do on our own. So thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, spicy pickle.
Oh. You just expect whiskey and then you get a spicy pickle taste. It's just, woo.
What does it compare to? Like, basically like a gas station spicy pickle juice. It's almost what it is.
Whew.
Fill the glass. Trying to kill us, Enda?
We have been drinking the sangria. We do plan on drinking more. We're gonna like go down to the pool bar and stuff.
We may actually get in a pool.
I brought stuff.
I can't. Have we ever been in a pool at Disney Resort? We've laid out by the pool, but I don't actually think we've ever gone in the pool.
No, and even the times when we laid out by the pool, it was just to go to the bar and then
we did Swan and Dolphin before you two.
Oh yeah, I went in the jacuzzi at the Swan. I didn't go with you. You were like asleep, and I was like, I'm awake. I'm going to the jacuzzi.
Sick. I got sick that day.
No, you went to bed like super late, like 4 or 5 in the morning. So you slept in, and I went out while you were asleep.
We will send you pictures of the pool to Moon.
Yes, we have some videos of us going to the pool bar, reviewing drinks at the pool bar. So
we may do another today. Actually,
we might do another one today if we get food, which I hope we do.
The pool.
The pool jumbo. Oh,
I like the pool area at Kidani Village, but we haven't been in either, so.
Not in a while, at least. Last time I think we were at the pool area here at Jumbo, that whole area was like under construction, wasn't it?
They were renovating the pool, yeah. Until Rainbow Days back open.
The Long Island tea at that pool is lethal. Okay, I'm getting the Long Island then after this.
Yep.
it's settled. The real question is, what's the best Disney pool bar?
Easy. The pool bar at Grand Floridian.
For craft beer selection.
Bar none.
I would agree.
There is no place on Disney property that has a better beer selection, sans maybe City Works at Disney Springs. But their beer selection
That's true.
is ridiculous for how small it is. They have like 3 complete refrigerators. Every row is a different craft beer.
It's true.
It makes no sense for Grand Floridian.
Blue Long Island, Taylor, you know that's my jam. Although in California we call that an AMF. That's, yeah. Blue Long Island is something I learned when I moved to Florida. You guys don't call it AMF for some reason.
No, because we're weird. Devin, I'm glad that we were able to offer your family that. I mean, that's basically how this channel started, was just, we hated going out. Like, I don't like going to a restaurant where she has nothing to eat, and she doesn't like going to all vegan restaurants where I have to eat vegan food. I don't mind eating vegan food. I do like quite a bit of it, but...
Not all the time. And for a while there, you were anti-vegan food because of the sodium content and stuff.
Yep.
You didn't want to
Mostly like the alt meat patties have a lot of sodium.
Yeah.
Impossible and Beyond especially have a super high sodium content. In some cases, higher than regular beef.
Well, they have preservatives.
Yep.
I could barely get Enda on the plane after the Long Island. It was our last day.
Oh, we had to tell you guys a story.
I'm excited for this.
On our way back home from California this
that lady.
we saw this lady get hauled out of the airport by like 6 cops.
It was way more
because
than
she
that.
was smashed.
She was so drunk.
She was absolutely out of her mind drunk, yelling at the cops like, "Oh, you're not gonna take me to jail. I'm going to." It was sad, but one of the most hilarious things. Like, they strapped her to her wheelchair and had to wheel her out.
She was wearing a onesie, like a pajama onesie with the zipper up the front.
And, like, as they're wheeling her out, they're yelling. She's yelling, "Help!"
Yeah, she's like, "Help! I'm going to jail! I'm going to jail!" And then she's like, "Ain't nobody tell me nothing." It was so great.
It was sad to see somebody in that sort of state, but like at the same time, it was hard.
She's like, "I'm
not to
going
laugh.
to Florida."
She was causing a scene,
It was
huge
so great.
scene.
I'm glad that she got taken away because she would have been on our plane.
Yeah, it would not have ended well. We were hoping she was going to be the seat next to us with an empty seat, but that didn't happen. Work out. Jumbo House to me is the best feel-good place to...
Victoria Falls
drink
is open.
dinner.
I'm hoping, because Victoria Falls isn't usually open till 5. And
we love that bar.
Jumbo House actually isn't officially open yet.
Nope.
So, like, all the stuff down there is dark. All the lights are off. It's very sad. But sometimes during the holiday, like, weekends, Victoria Falls will be open. So I'm hoping after 5 today, we might be able to hop over to Victoria Falls.
I would say that Jumbo House is probably the better place to have a drink, because at Kidani Village you have the Sanaa Lounge when it's open, and they have a decent drink selection. But here at Jumbo House you have, I understand that Kidani Village also has a pool bar, which is fairly nice. We've had drinks there before in the video.
Because, like, that pool is a shared pool between both of these hotels.
Yep.
It's like a shared pool bar.
But Jumbo House has the pool bar, Victoria Falls, and then
the wine.
Jico, when it's open, has its own wine bar, and their wine selection there is absolutely
largest
amazing.
on property. And we did the wine tasting there. It is so worth every second.
So it's definitely easy to get drunk at Jumbo House, that's for sure.
I was hoping, I still feel like we could bar crawl, maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
We can do an Animal Kingdom Lodge bar crawl when everything opens back up again,
Possibly.
I think. Yeah. Easily.
Are you guys gonna do the parks today or just relaxing? So we couldn't get any park reservations.
Park reservation. One is Memorial Day weekend. If you guys aren't familiar with U.S. holidays, for you people that aren't in the U.S., it is
A major
going
holiday.
anywhere, especially in Florida. Memorial Day weekend is almost out of the question.
I couldn't even book any dining reservations at all this weekend, so that's why I grilled out yesterday. I'm gonna hang out here
There
today.
was like a mile and a half long line to get to Universal when we were on the way here today. I know that there's usually like people like do like floaty spring trips on Memorial Day. Like that is packed. Like it's hard to get to do things around this
I
weekend.
might try to convince you to go to Blizzard Beach because they don't have reservations at Blizzard Beach.
I mean, why do you have to convince me? I already told you that we could go to Blizzard Beach.
Should we go this weekend?
This weekend?
Mhm.
No, not this weekend.
I just said I was gonna try and convince you.
Not this weekend. Like maybe next weekend. Not this weekend.
We're busy next weekend.
I already said that I owe you a trip to Blizzard Beach this year.
Okay, well we will go then. I guess not this weekend, but yes, it's just gonna be basically chilling at the hotel during the weekend. This is a dream come true, so we're just gonna soak it all
Enjoy
up
the resort.
and enjoy the resort, and yeah, that's about it.
Animal Kingdom Lodge is, I think, is like one of the resorts that feels like an actual resort stay because you feel so separated and away from everything, and like this resort is so quiet. Like some of the other resorts I like the value resorts have their place, but they are loud. They are very, very loud.
Yeah, even in your room, like you can hear people running down the hallway outside and stuff. It's
once you look to like the
luggage.
deluxe resorts, like it's a whole different feel. Animal Kingdom Lodge, Fort Wilderness Lodge is absolutely amazing at night.
Fort Wilderness or Wilderness Lodge?
Wilderness Lodge.
Okay.
Wilderness Lodge at night is absolutely amazing. You have
Yes.
like Geyser Grill and that walk with the geyser. Like I mean, you can tell that Magic Kingdom is like over across the pond, but like you're so separated from everything. It's so peaceful. But like
That'd be the next one I want to stay
like
at.
Polynesian, you know you're at a theme park resort. Like it's not the same level of immersion as some of
That's
the other
true.
resorts.
That's very true. But you're also like in a high traffic area because you're around Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. We definitely the Poly is probably high on the list of places we want to stay too.
The bungalows.
You and your
I want to
bungalows.
stay in a bungalow.
You want a treat house? You want a bungalow? You want a cabinet at a Wilderness Lodge?
Oh yeah, or just a regular room at Wilderness Lodge.
I'm actually I'm hoping that the campgrounds opens up again. We love staying at.
Aren't they? They're open.
Well, I mean, not everything open. My Hoopty's not open yet.
Oh,
I mean-
Hoopty's supposed to reopen. They called back the cast.
We did.
That would be exciting. I can't wait for that.
We love the cabins at the
Fort
Wilderness
Wilderness.
campground.
I
We
feel like
love
the
it.
cabins at Fort Wilderness is probably the best value for your dollar.
Because that will definitely sleep 6 people.
Yeah, and you have a full grill and a full kitchen, so you don't have to go out and eat every night.
Full size fridge.
Groceries delivered.
A huge patio to yourself. I think the golf cart fun.
The golf cart.
If you haven't watched our golf cart videos, go do that.
Princess, you need to sell those ears to stay in a bungalow. I know they're like $3,000 a night or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Melissa, as much as I give her crap about the number of ears she buy, I will never let her sell those ears.
Unless I want to.
Because
right?
like when she can't find a set of her ears, it's like almost a meltdown.
There's 3 pairs of ears from 2014 that I wrestled with for about 8 months as to whether or not I wanted to buy them, and I didn't. And I still think about them every day and look at the overpriced reseller versions of those ears.
Yes, Devin, we love the Mara is the cafe you're thinking about here. We
Yeah,
were
Mara's
actually
good.
trying to get breakfast here. That's at the Mara this morning, but we were running behind trying to figure out when we were going to get the room and get the live stream set up. But we definitely love eating there, and they do have a ton of options.
And they started doing lunch and dinner again.
We should do resort stay video one day. Like
Barry, you're a dream come true.
I can't. I would not let her. As much as she would, I would sooner find some way to get her a bungalow than allow her to sell any of those ears just to get one.
That's
Just
so sweet.
Can't. I cannot.
DK, oh yeah, best cafeteria.
But yeah, maybe we should do a resort day video. What can you do?
You know,
at a Disney
you
resort?
suggested that on our Coronado video in 2018, and
Did I?
we still have yet to do that.
I mean, Coronado's an easy one.
Well, we
when
were
everything's
just sitting
open.
doing a video of like the pool bar or something, and you were like, "We should do a resort day," and we got comments where people were like, "Yeah, you should totally do that," and
Well,
then we just did it.
Well, things have gotten hard. One, we live here now, so we don't really need to have a resort.
We can still go to the
We
resort.
can still go to a resort. The second thing is that obviously during the press panini, some of these resorts, not necessarily Animal Kingdom Lodge, but like Coronado is always ridiculously busy.
That's true.
There's last one went there. I think there was like a 30-person deep line just to go into the pool.
Yeah, the
It's
lines to get in
crazy
the
at
pool
Coronado.
right now are a
Yeah.
little. Just joining. Hope all is well. Thank you. Happy Saturday.
Love Sanaa. Oh my god, I wish Sanaa was open. It's not open.
Sanaa Lounge is open now. We could go to the lounge, but they also have the mobile order. So if you wanted to mobile order food, we can do that.
That may
too.
be dinner.
Or with Mara also.
Are they open for dinner tonight?
Mhm.
Just joining. All is well on this great Saturday. We're having a great time hanging out in this room, thanks to Edna and Melissa.
We do appreciate it. Like 1,000, 3,000.
That's where I'll be in 2 weeks. Where?
At Disney.
Oh, how's that new? Hopefully, we see you in 2 weeks.
What a gentleman.
This we absolutely. What has everybody been watching lately? We need new things to watch. We've already burned through.
Didn't we? Oh, we're gonna rent Cruella or
We're watching
buy
Cruella
today.
Yeah.
So we'll
Don't spoil Cruella for us.
we'll get there.
We're going in with low expectations.
All that I know about Cruella is that you need to watch to the end. Like, I guess there's like a post-credit scene or something. Other than that, I don't know anything about the movie.
If you can crash Taylor's birthday, Carrie-Ann, I will rescind every single piece of Paul Rudd hate I've ever spewed out of my mouth.
He was trending on Twitter the other day. Did you see that?
People love Paul Rudd.
No, it was because he was at the Friends reunion. Because the Friends reunion thing was this weekend.
Why was he at the Friends reunion?
He was on the show.
Was he?
But they had photos of him with his camcorder, like crunched down, like filming him with his little camcorder.
Oh my god.
So he was trending because I saw him trending and I started worrying. I'm like, what happened to Paul Rudd? And then I was like, okay, it's just him being him. I'm cool with that.
Paul Rudd is a national treasure. I'm willing to admit that. He's no Chris Evans, but he's a national treasure.
He's way better than Chris Evans.
Yeah, I will never agree with that. On Expedia right now,
Looking at flights. That's what's up. You're at my favorite resort now. Animal Kingdom Lodge is my favorite resort too, and like the number one on my list of places to.
Thomas, thank you for that, sir. That wasn't necessary. I will definitely
thank you, Thomas.
be getting a bourbon in your honor for that.
I don't have to pack this house to get ready to sell.
So telepathic tea. So the Mara is open limited hours right now, but it is open. Boma is still not reopened. Jico is still not reopened. Victoria Falls is
Closed officially.
but we hear it's open sporadically depending on how busy it is.
On holidays and
on holidays, but
stuff.
basically the only food options at Animal Kingdom Lodge right now are the Mara and Sanaa.
But they do let you do delivery and stuff. Like,
and you can mobile order.
Rules are
Sanaa.
more relaxed.
Yep.
You can mobile order food from any resort and go pick it up. They don't have like a delivery service, but you can go get it. Or you can do Uber Eats and stuff. Victoria Falls is closed. Yeah, unfortunately, Victoria Falls is closed. I'm hoping it's open this weekend. We'll see.
Paul dated Phoebe in the show. Oh well, that shows you how much I know about Friends. Are you going to the June 10th opening day? What's opening June 10th?
Velocicoaster officially. Just to tell you, like a little inside here, Velocicoaster has actually
It's
been
already
open for the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, they did the pass holder opening or preview, and they just left it running. So you can go any day right now and go ride a Velocicoaster, and the line is rarely longer than 60 minutes. But even when it is 60 minutes, it chews to line like nothing. So I don't know if we'll be there that day, but it is already open.
And the tribute store opened yesterday.
Yeah, we need to go to that.
We do need to go to that. We will go at some point.
They have a Jello Amber with the mosquito in it. want to try that.
I got another vegan brownie.
Oh, you love vegan brownies.
But it's always the same. Do you have any plans to be on property for the 50th? So I went to try to get park passes for the 50th, park reservations for the 50th, like in, I want to say February or March, like the day it was announced. And Epcot and Magic Kingdom were already fully booked. We looked at hotels and all they had available were like the top tier ones. The 50th starts officially on October 1st, and my birthday is September 29th, so it's like 2 days. I don't think we're going to be around.
Chances are
we're going to be doing stuff for my birthday instead.
Unless capacity increases before then, the chances of us being in the parks on the 50th is probably extremely low. We will, if everything works out perfectly, probably be in California, but that's not a guarantee.
Yeah, we might go to Disneyland. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So we will provide you something on the 50th, but we probably won't be at Walt Disney
Primeval World. That's hilarious. I think Burgundy Kitty, you're probably the only person I know that misses Primeval World, but I love that ride.
It was fun.
So awesome.
So we've had a fun time hanging out with everybody as always, but we think it's time to wrap up and go get some drinks and some food because we haven't eaten today at all.
His stomach is growling.
It's a little loud. I'm glad you guys can't hear it. But we're gonna go have. I need to go have a drink, and Thomas is on there.
Yes.
I'm definitely having to drink 2 drinks for Enda and Melissa.
I'm getting that Long Island.
Yeah, we're gonna get that Long Island, and we're gonna get some food.
Hey Monica, we're just about to leave, but
Aww.
we're glad you stopped by.
Yes, we miss you. But you will definitely hear more from us. We will do another live stream soon, probably next month. Like we promise to keep more regular with the live streams, but we'll give you a little bit more warning next time. Things are just a bit hectic this week. But we have fun hanging out. Again, you guys know, if there's anything you want us to do, comment on videos, let us know in the community tab, hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. If you guys want us to do it, probably go do it. We have the time and the will and the wherewithal to do it.
This is true.
But hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
I like this video. And
or else.
Have a magical day. We love you guys. Thank you, Enda. We appreciate you. Thank you for the chat also, everybody. We thank you very much for this Animal Kingdom Lodge experience as well. It was so amazing.